Hi YouTube, this is Frugal Millennial and welcome to another episode of Finance Fridays. In this episode, I'm looking at ways to get passive income in 2021. Sometimes known as pajama money, passive income is income that you can gain even when you sleep by essentially doing nothing. However, I do think it's a misnomer because for most of these things, it requires a lot of legwork at the start, but you'll reap the rewards later. So these are my top list of passive income generating ideas. Number 10 on my list is blogs or vlogs. Blogs, short for weblogs, are sites that contain written logs on a specific topic. Bloggers try and write interesting topics that will drive traffic to their website. For this, you would need a computer, a knack for writing, but don't worry if you're not Shakespeare. Practice makes perfect. There are a number of ways to generate money. One way is to set up Google AdSense account. This allows ads to be set up throughout your blog. If someone clicks onto your ad, you get a little commission from Google. Another way to generate money is through putting affiliate links. More on this later on. Similarly, vlogs or video logs sites such as YouTube can help you generate passive income. This is a little more involved. When video such as this gets 4,000 viewing hours and 1,000 subscribers, then you can monetize your account. They have changed slightly. Previously, I had a channel that I ran with a few friends, and you can monetize the channel instantly. These days, YouTube, which is owned by Google, will show your audience ads catered towards them based on their past searches. And if they click onto it, you will get a small commission from Google. Similar to blogs, you can also put affiliate links throughout. That brings us to number 9, affiliate marketing and referral programs. Affiliate links can promote a third-party product via a link on the website to their product page. A few well-known partners include Amazon. Apparently eBay also have them too. Other less notable companies include Awin, Share a Sale. And speaking of affiliate links, if you click onto the link that I have below to the book or products that I recommend and you purchase those products, I will get a small commission. The commission is very small and this is usually 3 to 7%. So if you have a few extra dollars, why not buying a book or two? Referral programs are a way for websites to get more subscribers or users to their platform. They do this by getting pre-existing users to promote their page or refer to their website. And the 2 referral programs I have down below include Shopback, which is an app that gives you a percentage of money when you spend at their partner websites. It operates in the background when I shop, so you don't even notice it. Their partner websites include eBay, AliExpress, Rebel Sport, and a lot of other well-known brands. If you'd like to sign up, please use my referral code down below. I also have a link below for Stake, which is a US trading platform. It doesn't charge any commission when you trade. If you sign up by using my link or my code, both you and I will get a stock each. Number 9 on my list is patents or intellectual property. This covers a whole umbrella of things such as drugs, music, movies, apps, inventions, etc. This is a bit of a doozy. It essentially is a royalty that you would gain if you were to invent or have intellectual property over. There's a lot of money to be made here, but most of the time there's a lot of work involved as well. When I was working in the biotech industry, having a patent was a big deal. Everyone wanted to find a drug that could cure some sort of cancer. If you did the majority of the intellectual work in the discovery, proving that the drug works, and publishing some sort of preliminary data, you are most likely to be on the patent. This, of course, differs from company to company. When the drug does make it to the market, it can sell for billions of dollars a year. The company gets a majority of this cut. The rest then gets trickled down to you as an inventor. but even then the royalty is nothing to be laughed at. I've known fellow scientists who have patent on drugs that currently is on the market. Let's say they've pretty much paid their mortgage off in 1 year. So if you're not a scientist, you can still invent things that might make people's life easier, or produce music for either people to download or music for advertisements. Or if you produce a blockbuster movie, then you're set for life. And number 7 on the list is writing an ebook. In the same vein as a patent, but kind of different, is writing an ebook. With the ever-growing move towards a more digital world, we have lots of self-publishing authors, with the likes of LJ Ross, who has sold 4.5 million copies of her books on Amazon Kindle Direct Publishing, or Mark Dawson, who makes $450,000 a year, also for publishing on Amazon. Again, this requires a lot of initial effort, but what sets apart from the rest is the very little startup money involved. All you need is a pen and a paper, or a typewriter, maybe a computer, and you have the freedom to be anywhere in the world. Of course, there's other logistics involved, including paying a good editor to edit your book, and this may go back and forth a few times. I know 2 of my friends who are novelists, who alongside having good editors, give their manuscript to friends and family to read in order to get feedback. So the process of making changes to refine the book might take a while. If your book does become successful, once you have uploaded, the amount of money generated passively through people purchasing it online will give you a good passive income stream for a few years to come. Number 6 on the list is stock images or videos. The images or videos that you get from online, such as this and this, are usually downloaded from stock image sites. I've downloaded the free versions, and hence there's a watermark in the middle. I could download something without the watermark for a small fee. Percentage of that fee would then go towards the photographer that took that photo or took that video. This requires less effort than writing a book, but the royalties you collect is not as good. What's more, the more photos or videos that you make, the more money you'll generate through downloads. Number 5 on the list is online courses. If you're a good speaker and have a wealth of knowledge in a specific topic, you can earn extra money by teaching online courses. These are usually self-improvement courses or courses you cannot learn through accredited institutes. You also need a decent camera and video editing know-how. People usually pay a small subscription fee to buy the course. For example, on Udemy, there's a vast array of courses that are available for less than $20. Some of these instructors have thousands of students. Before a startup, this will gradually increase over time. Like most of these passive income streams, it's not truly passive, as there's a lot of work involved in terms of writing up the content and making sure that the material and information is correct. One of my favorite YouTubers, Vanessa Lau, who recently disclosed that she made millions on a business course she released, but it wasn't an easy journey as a lot of work was put in by her and her team. Number 4 on the list is renting out your car or home. This is really not a good one for the pandemic, but as we're coming out of lockdown and as the vaccine starts to roll out, I think by the end of this year or early next year, Airbnb will return to its former glory. In some instances, such as country towns, who are not affected by the lockdown as much, it's business as usual. Friends of mine have a really nice cottage in the country. They said their place hasn't changed in terms of occupancy rate. So if you have a spare room or a house that isn't renting out or generating funds through your traditional means because of the high vacancy rate, it might be a good idea to think about Airbnb it out. And make sure to follow the COVID guidelines, such as thoroughly cleaning the house after each guest has moved on. As a lot of us are staying home and driving less, renting out our car on days that you don't need to drive is another really good option. In Australia, we have a car share program called Car Next Door. I know a friend who generates thousands per year from renting out their van. Although they weren't making money during the lockdowns, what's good about this is Car Next Door have their own insurer, so you don't have to pay insurance. There are a few criteria you must meet, such as you need the car to be almost brand new, and you have to own the car. So I suggest you go on their website to have a look at the conditions. I think I might give this one a try one day. Both of these leasing programs requires a bit of cleaning after each user. However, if you don't like cleaning, you can always hire someone, and then this can truly be a passive income stream. Number 3 on the list is dropshipping. I only discovered this recently. I wish I had discovered this sooner. This essentially is selling goods through an e-commerce website that you have set up, and then getting those goods directly sent from your supplier to your customers without ever having seen or touched the product. These days, most people use Shopify because it has an integrated app for dropshipping. The pros to dropshipping is that you are eliminating storage space for your stock, and you don't have to package or post anything. The only con is that you have to do all the marketing work for the website in order to draw traffic onto your website. But hey, that's like any other e-commerce store. On top of this, you would need to use online marketing platforms such as Google Ads to run the ads and campaigns to get the traffic. But don't expect this to be a hit overnight like most dropshipping YouTubers claim. You need to collect data in order to remarket later on. The work for this isn't quite passive because you still need to interact with customers and send the customer details to your supplier in order for them to post the goods. In addition, you also need to keep an eye out on your ad spend and adjust the bids in order to optimize the money spent on Google Ads to drive the traffic onto your website. I might do a completely different video on this later on to demonstrate both dropshipping and Google Ads. Number 2 on the list is rental income. There are no two ways about it. For an investor, rent money is not dead money. This is especially true if you have a positively geared property in a growth area. This means that your tenant can cover the cost of your repayments and you can have a little bit left on the side. In Australia, the average house price goes up by 7% per year. So not only are you seeing the property price go up, but you're also collecting extra money on the side as a passive income. Personally, I don't spend the passive income. I would reinvest it back to the property by renovating it a few years later. This way, the value of your house will grow even more. This money can then be refinanced and used as a deposit towards your next positively geared property, and so on and so forth. The reason why this didn't make it to number 1 because maintaining your property is actually quite a lot of work. Normally, you have a real estate agent looking after the rental, but when it comes down to things like AGMs, organising renovations and doing renovations and talking to the body corporate when things go wrong, it can be quite labour intensive. Some honourable mention before I go. Creative art was something I pondered over. Behind me is a painting of a streetscape somewhere in Paran that my friend Nick Heinsberg created. He paints part-time. It's not really passive income because most of his art is uniquely one piece, but if you were to authenticate the prints, then you can potentially generate a passive income there. And what's up with crypto art, guys? That has to be another video. Also, other things I didn't quite make to my list include peer-to-peer lending, personal lending to family or friends, silent partnership in a business. But as I don't have time to go through all that today, number 1 is a dividend stock. To me, this is the closest thing to effortless set and forget way of generating passive income. You just have to buy the stock and collect the dividends. That easy. But for this reason, the dividend might not generate as much income percentage-wise compared to something like your rental income. This is why, where possible, I try and opt for the DRIP or dividend reinvestment plan option. By reinvesting your dividend back into stocks, not only are you saving on brokerage fee, sometimes the stock will be discounted if you opt for the DRIP option. It also grows your portfolio value incrementally. You will see your holdings compound each time a DRIP is offered, in that you receive a larger number of shares than the previous time. So that's my list for possible ways of generating passive income for 2021. A quick disclaimer, I'm not a financial advisor and I highly recommend you seek professional advice just to double check what I've said here. I really hope you enjoy this video, and as always, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'm trying to produce 3 videos a week, which includes Meat Free Mondays, We Love Wednesdays, and Finance Fridays. Anyway, see you next time, and thanks for watching.